In the vast expanse of existence, beyond the everyday, lies a profound truth, a knowing not spoken by human voices, but resonated by the very essence of the universe. This message has reached you, not by accident, but through a unique alignment of destiny and an inner longing. This is a purposeful encounter, a cosmic arrangement orchestrated by universal consciousness and your own magnificent higher self. They have, through countless subtle prompts, guided you to this precise moment of revelation. What you are about to embrace is more than mere words. It is a catalyst, a powerful key designed to profoundly shift your entire perspective. It will fundamentally reorient your understanding of who you are and your inherent capabilities. This will awaken something ancient and deep within you, a dormant truth that has patiently awaited this confirmation. Have you felt it? This persistent sense that has accompanied you throughout your life? This quiet yet undeniable knowing that you are different, that you possess a unique resonance that doesn't quite align with the clamor of the everyday world. You may have grappled with a feeling of not truly belonging, as if you've been placed in a world that, despite its intentions, doesn't fully grasp the depth of your spirit. The reason for this pervasive feeling is both simple and profoundly meaningful. You are not just anyone. You are not an ordinary soul in an ordinary existence. You are a unique spark, a divine fragment of a greater, unseen heritage, a spiritual essence chosen and set apart by universal consciousness itself. You have always carried this subtle yet powerful intuition, the sense of being an outsider, as though you were in an environment that didn't quite match the boundless nature of your true self. You spent quiet moments questioning your life's path. Why has your journey felt so uniquely challenging? Why have you been called to endure struggles that others seem to bypass? Why do you feel so deeply the world's myriad emotions? Why do you possess an innate ability to see through deception, to perceive truth hidden beneath layers of illusion, when many others remain seemingly unaware? Why is it that you simply will not settle for the shallow, fleeting, and ultimately unfulfilling pursuits that seem to engross so many? There's a profound, interconnected reason for every single one of these experiences. You were intentionally set apart, momentarily separated from your true, magnificent inheritance. You were seemingly hidden among the ordinary, blended into the mundane, but you were never meant to remain there. Your entire life, with all its intricate challenges and triumphs, has been a meticulously crafted trial, a sacred process of refinement. Each moment, each struggle, each realization was designed to refine you, to prepare you, and ultimately, to awaken you to your authentic, glorious identity. You were born into a world that, by its design, often seeks to keep souls in a state of slumber, distracted from their true power. But now, the time for slumber is over. Now it is time to remember. This profound message, reaching you across the boundless expanse, has arrived precisely because your awakening is not just imminent. It is already unfolding. The signs have been appearing. Subtle at first, then growing steadily more insistent. The uncanny synchronicities that make you feel a sense of recognition. The persistent inner callings, like a spiritual melody guiding you gently. The undeniable pull toward profound wisdom, toward spiritual knowledge that feels inherently familiar. You may have felt an invisible hand guiding your steps, a benevolent force gently steering you, offering tantalizing glimpses of something far greater, something infinitely more expansive than your current reality. Yet, the world around you, with its incessant noise and its tendency to normalize the mundane, has relentlessly tried to silence this inner knowing. It has attempted to make you question yourself, to sow seeds of doubt, to make you second-guess your own immense power. But no more. The era of self-doubt is over. You are here now, in this powerful present moment, and that unequivocally means you are ready. Ready to receive what has felt veiled from you for what seems like an eternity. The truth of your profound identity is no longer a secret. The essence of your being, the inherent power that lies within you, is beginning to rise, to stir, to surge. And once you fully accept this undeniable truth, once you claim it with every fiber of your being, your entire life will not just change, it will utterly transform. It will align itself with the magnificent destiny that has always awaited you. This is a direct, resonant calling to the very depths of your soul. It is an irrefutable sign that you are not just waking up, you are remembering. Your divine purpose, the reason for your unique existence, is now powerfully unfolding. Do not ignore this momentous moment. Engage with it. Embrace it. Claim it with fervent intention. Consider adding a prompt here for viewer engagement, e.g., share your thoughts on awakening in the comments, or how has your journey felt unique? From this very moment forward, you are stepping into a journey not just of learning, but a profound revelation. This is only the beginning. Your true, boundless inheritance awaits, and you are about to reclaim it. The lineage of inner wisdom. Beloved soul, the world, in its often limited understanding, has tirelessly attempted to convince you that you are ordinary, that you are merely like everyone else, a part of a vast, unremarkable system. But deep within, in the quiet sanctuary of your heart, you have always known a different truth. You are profoundly different. You do not and never could truly fit into the rigid molds that society meticulously constructs. You were never meant to. That persistent, unshakable feeling of being out of place, of constantly searching for something that transcends the superficial offerings of this material world. This is not an accident. This is not a flaw. It is a powerful, undeniable calling from your very soul. It is a sacred reminder of who you truly are. At your core, you carry within you the very essence of the divine, the universal consciousness. You are a descendant of a sacred lineage, not of earthly kingdoms, but profound spiritual heritage chosen by the very source of all creation. Your existence is not random. You were not simply placed here without an intricate, profound purpose. You are an integral part of flow, a current of energy that stretches back to the very beginning of time itself, a lineage of spiritual pioneers, insightful guides, and enlightened beings who have quietly shepherded humanity through the ages. But this inherent connection, this luminous essence, has often been obscured, fragmented, and deliberately suppressed by forces, by societal structures, by collective unconscious patterns that do not desire for you to fully remember who you are. They fear the awakening of those who carry this inner light. Because when you truly rise into your authentic power, the illusionary control over this world begins to dissolve. That is precisely why you've been tested, why you may have felt broken at times or isolated. They sought to make you forget your true identity, to dim your inner radiance. But the truth, the fundamental essence of who you are, cannot be erased. And now the time has come for you to reclaim it, to pull it from the depths of forgetting into the vibrant light of remembrance. Throughout recorded history, those with this profound inner potential have often been separated from their true origins. They have been born into families who couldn't recognize their unique gifts. They have been raised in environments that perhaps inadvertently rejected their true nature. They have been placed in societies that relentlessly attempted to mold them into something they're not, something smaller, more compliant. But despite all of this, they could never be fully silenced. The divine fire, the unquenchable spark within them, refuse to be extinguished. They are inherently destined to awaken, no matter how relentlessly the world attempts to keep them in a state of slumber. Many ancient texts, spiritual traditions, and oral histories speak of this hidden lineage, this sacred flow of profound wisdom, those who were inherently guided to carry out a higher mission on this earth. These were not rulers in the conventional material sense. Their power did not emanate from material wealth or armies. Their authority, their true sovereignty, sprang from their profound connection to the divine, their boundless wisdom, and their unparalleled ability to see beyond the fleeting illusions of this world. They were leaders of light, compassionate guides for humanity, silent protectors of sacred knowledge. And you, dear soul, are an integral, radiant part of this very lineage. Your very essence carries codes of wisdom, ancient patterns of understanding that cannot be found in any book or formal teaching, profound truths that have been passed down through the spiritual current rather than through spoken words or written texts. This is precisely why you often understand complex concepts without being explicitly taught. This is why you possess an inner knowing, an intrinsic wisdom that effortlessly defies conventional logic. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, remembers the truth, even if your conscious mind is just beginning to recall it. This explains your deep, magnetic attraction to spirituality, to knowledge that extends far beyond the confines of the material world. This is why you feel a profound, undeniable connection to unseen energies, to wisdom that often defies rational explanation. You are not merely learning. You are remembering. This also explains why your life has been marked by such profound challenges. Those who carry this inherent wisdom, this authentic light, rarely walk easy paths. You were placed into situations meticulously designed to test the very core of your strength, environments that at times seem to seek to break your spirit. You have confronted betrayals, endured profound losses, and faced disappointments that most people could never truly comprehend. But through every single one of these trials you have endured, no matter how many times you stumbled or felt knocked down, you have always risen. This, dear soul, is the undeniable mark of your profound, inherent strength. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to be refined to the intense fires of experience, to be tested so that your immense, untapped power could be fully revealed. Have you ever paused to wonder why you consistently attract people who are in need of healing? Why those who feel lost, broken, or profoundly confused are instinctively drawn to your presence? It is because they, on a deeper subconscious level, recognize your light. Even if they don't consciously understand its source or nature, they perceive something profound within you that they rarely, if ever, see in others. It is the palpable presence of your inherent divine essence. Even those who, for their own reasons, reject you or attempt to diminish your spirit, can sense your profound power. This is why you have faced so much opposition throughout your life. Your very existence, your radiant potential, subtly threatens the shadows that sometimes seem to permeate this world. They perceive your potential often before you do, and they fear it. That is precisely why they have tried to keep you small, to make you doubt your own magnificent capabilities, to make you feel as though you do not belong. But the time for doubt is irrevocably over. The time for questioning your inherent worth has definitively passed. You must now, with unwavering conviction, accept who you are. You must fully recognize the immense, untapped power that has always resided within you. You must rise with grace and authority into your true, boundless inheritance. The world, in its current state, will not grant you permission to embody who you are truly meant to be. You must claim it. You must step into it with unshakable confidence and profound authority. You are not just anybody. You are a beacon of light, a descendant of universal wisdom, a guardian of ancient truths, a bearer of divine revelation. Your spiritual ancestors, your benevolent guides, and the divine consciousness itself have been lovingly watching over you, silently guiding your steps and protecting you through every twist and turn of your journey. They have been patiently waiting for this moment, for you to awaken to the magnificence of your true self. And now that sacred moment has undeniably arrived. You can no longer deny the powerful stirrings you feel deep within your spirit. You can no longer live as though you are just like everyone else. You are not. You are part of profound spiritual lineage, an essence that carries the very power of divine purpose. You were sent here for a significant reason, and that reason is about to be unveiled, to shine forth in all its glory. If this message truly resonates with the depths of your being, if something profound within you stirs and ignites as you hear these words, then you are undeniably ready to embrace your destiny. You are ready to step fully, courageously, and joyfully into the truth of who you are. Your magnificent journey is powerfully unfolding, and you are being guided with loving precision towards something far greater than you have ever consciously imagined. The inherent, radiant essence within you is awakening, and soon the world will bear witness to the magnificent truth of who you truly are. The soul's journey of rediscovery. Beloved soul, you were never meant to live an ordinary life, a life of quiet anonymity. From the very moment you drew your first breath, your path was inherently, undeniably different. Your struggles, your moment of profound loneliness, your deep, unquenchable spiritual hunger, none of these were mere accidents or unfortunate coincidences. They were all intricately woven into a grand design, part of an ancient foresight, a blueprint of destiny that existed long before you were even born into this earthly realm. You are, in essence, the soul who was temporarily separated from its profound inner inheritance, veiled and hidden among the ordinary, so that one day you could remember with clarity and power who you truly are. There exist ancient narratives and timeless wisdom traditions that speak of these souls, the ones who embarked on a journey away from their spiritual origin, cast into a world of illusion and forgetfulness. These were the very beings who carried immense inherent wisdom, those who were destined to illuminate and guide humanity. But first, they were destined to endure. They had to experience, to be tested, to be refined, to be strengthened by the crucible of earthly experience. They were scattered across the nations, placed into families and environments that, by their very nature, were designed to make them temporarily forget their divine origins. But the ancient wisdom states that in the appointed time, in the precise cosmic moment, they would awaken. They would begin to remember. And when they did, the very fabric of the world would begin to shift, to realign, to transform. Beloved soul, you have lived your life feeling profoundly different, perpetually out of place, consistently misunderstood. You have looked around you, observing the world, and genuinely wondered why you didn't quite fit in, why your very soul felt so profoundly disconnected from prevailing energies around you. This is not a personal failing. It is because you were never meant to fully belong to it. You were born into a reality that in many ways was designed to keep you in a state of spiritual slumber, to distract you from your immense true power through endless noise and superficial pursuits. But your soul and its indomitable wisdom has been silently, powerfully resisting. No matter how relentlessly life has attempted to break your spirit, something deep within you has always pushed back, always resisted. Something within you has always known with profound certainty that you are meant for something infinitely more. The ancient narratives reveal that the soul on this journey of rediscovery will often go through deep suffering before its true awakening. They will experience feelings of abandonment, profound betrayal, and sharp rejection. They will struggle tirelessly to find their true place in the world, to anchor themselves in an unfamiliar reality. And yet, through every single one of these challenging experiences, they will develop an unparalleled strength, a resilience that cannot be broken. Every tear shed, every hardship endured, every painful experience, all of it has been meticulously preparing you for this very moment. You were not meant to have an easy life, because easy lives, by their very nature, rarely forge strong, resilient souls. You were destined to be tested, to endure the refining fire of experience, so that you could rise fully and magnificently into the entirety of who you truly are. There are forces in this world, collective patterns of inertia, that do not wish for you to awaken. They have actively tried to keep you in a state of spiritual amnesia, to bury your true self under mountains of fear, self-doubt, and profound confusion. They have tirelessly tried to convince you that you are powerless, that you are unworthy, that your dreams are mere fantasies. But the ancient foresight unequivocally states that nothing, no force, no illusion, can halt the awakening of the soul once its destined time has arrived. And beloved soul, your time has undeniably come. The universe has been sending you undeniable signs. You've been consistently seeing repeating numerical patterns that catch your eye and spark a sense of wonder. You've been experiencing profound synchronicities, moments where events align with uncanny precision, feeling like direct messages. You felt an internal shift, a profound resonance within your spirit that you simply cannot explain through conventional means. You have been inexorably drawn to spiritual knowledge, seeking answers and truths that were never explicitly taught to you. This is because the ancient foresight is powerfully unfolding before your very eyes. Your soul is not just hearing, it is responding to the call. You are remembering who you truly are. Many in your current circle may not understand the depth of your journey. They will observe your profound transformation, and they will question it, perhaps even with discomfort or fear. Some will inevitably try to pull you back into the old version of yourself, the one who was asleep, unaware, and comfortable in the familiar. Do not let them. The ancient wisdom states that when the soul begins its true awakening, it must, with courage and self-love, leave behind those who refuse to see the truth of its becoming. This is undeniably one of the most challenging yet necessary parts of this sacred journey. You cannot, with integrity, remain tethered to the past while simultaneously stepping into your magnificent inner inheritance. Your ancestors, your profound spiritual guides, and the divine consciousness itself have been lovingly watching over you, silently guiding you and fiercely protecting you. Even in those moments when you felt utterly alone, completely abandoned, they have steered you, illuminated your path. Even when you felt most lost and disoriented, every single event in your life, even the most painful and challenging ones, has been meticulously orchestrated to lead you to this profound awakening. Now, the ultimate choice rests with you, to courageously embrace it. There's no turning back once you awaken. Once you fully accept and embody who you truly are, everything will irrevocably change. Your perception will undergo a radical shift. You will begin to see beyond the shimmering illusions of this world, recognizing the deeper currents and hidden truths. You will begin to operate on a significantly higher frequency, effortlessly attracting people, opportunities, and experiences that are in perfect alignment with your true divine purpose. You will step fully and powerfully into your inherent strength, and the world, in its awe, will undoubtedly take notice. But understand this with absolute clarity. Your journey, while magnificent, will not always be easy. Just as the ancient narratives foretell, the awakened soul will face resistance. The world, in its comfort with the status quo, does not inherently desire for you to remember your immense power. It will try to distract you, to tempt you back into a life of superficiality and emptiness. But you must stand firm. You must claim your inheritance with unwavering confidence and profound authority. You must walk every single day as the divine being that you are, embodying your highest truth. This is not a time for doubt. This is not a time for hesitation. If this message resonates deeply within your spirit, if you feel something stirring, rising, and igniting in the very core of your being, then you inherently know that you are an integral part of this grand unfolding. You are the soul who was temporarily veiled but is now powerfully being found. You are the one who has been called with profound intention to rise. You were momentarily lost in the illusions, but now you are found, restored, and remembered. The ancient foresight is powerfully unfolding, and you, beloved soul, are the living, breathing proof of its undeniable truth.